Hola, konnichiwa, aloha, hello, hi, hey, it's Codebreaker146. What is up, everybody? Today is my final Royal Rumble review for this year. Well, not this year, just the final Royal Rumble in this Royal Rumble review series that I'm having. And you're probably like, this is not really a Royal Rumble review series. You went from 2015 to 2000, jerk. You're not going anywhere. Well, I am. Next year is going to be from 99 all the way to 88, so there you go. This is the last review that you guys are going to be seeing until 2016's Royal Rumble. You might be getting a Royal Rumble predictions video on Friday, which will be tomorrow, and you might be getting the YWC Royal Rumble tomorrow, or you could be getting it Saturday. Either one, I don't know. By the way, the YWC Royal Rumble clocks in around 38 minutes long, so yeah, prepare to, pop a soda, get yourself a drink or some kind, get you some food, sit down and just have a blast, and I'm ready. And if you want to do that for this review, if you do that for all my videos, I'm happy. Tell me your drink of choice if you do. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a Royal Rumble 2000. Don't have it on DVD, but I do have the Royal Rumble anthology from 98 to 2002. Picked this up for 17 bucks on Amazon about a year or two back. So yeah. So we kicked off the night. Kurt Angle came out, and at this point, Kurt Angle was the all-American hero, and inspirational. The three I's: integrity, intelligence, and what was the third one? Damn it, it escapes me. Integrity, intelligence. Damn it, I don't know. Somebody can tell me in the comment section below and just scream at me. God, I don't know. Integrity, intelligence, and something else. The three I's. But yeah, he was cutting a fun promo, and Kurt Angle was always just a fun guy when he cuts a promos, and he's like trying to be serious and whatnot, but he's actually not. He's just really comedic. So yeah, he was undefeated at the time, and Tazz came out, and this was Tazz's big debut, but everybody knew it going in, and you could hear everybody saying Tazz, 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 and everybody freaked out when they heard the boom, 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 dun, 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 and then Tazz came out, and yeah. And one thing I loved about this match was how love about this pay-per-view that the crowd was into every single thing that WWE produced. Any match that was out there, they loved every single second of it. And yeah, the crowd was just hot for this match. It was a good length for this match. It was a solid opener. It was a good choice for the opener. It got the crowd going. Tazz made his debut, but from then on there, I mean, he really didn't do anything else in his career at WWE. I think he won the tag titles. He might have had a couple hardcore championship runs, but that's believe all I know that Tazz has done noteworthy in WWE, and that's not his fault, but it's WWE's fault. They could have done a lot more with Tazz, and unfortunately they did not. But Tazz got the win here with an illegal choke, but he won the match with a choke, but Kurt Angle later was like, yeah, I'm still undefeated because that was an illegal choke, so there you go. Then after this was the first ever tag team tables match, Hardy Boyz versus Dudley Boyz. Man, there's a lot of firsts that kick off and they're really good, and there's some things that WWE does that kick off and they're not that great. The tables match caught fire, and it was very, very good between the Dudleys and the Hardy Boyz. Just an amazing match. Had a lot of different table bumps, obviously, because it's a tables match. And, man, they set the stage for what tables matches should be. And there's been a couple of tables matches, but this one I believe is the best one. If there's any other ones that I can remember, that I can look back on. But this one was the best one. This was very entertaining and fun. And, man, the Dudley Boyz were such a good tag team, and they cut an amazing heel promo before to get the New York crowd riled up before their match with the Hardy Boyz. And it's a lot different than today in 2016 when we had the Jobber Boys, Bubba Ray, and Devon Dudley. So, yeah, it's just not good anymore for the Dudley Boyz. I don't care about seeing the Dudley Boyz, and that's so sad because the Dudley Boyz were so much fun at this time, and so were the Hardy Boyz too. And they both just had an amazing match, and it was a really fun, entertaining match. Bubba took a bump, and he went through like two tables that were stacked on top of each other by Jeff hitting him with a steel chair. That was great. A lot of other guys went through tables, and then some of them weren't even eliminated. But in the end, Jeff Hardy did a swanton off the balcony on the Devon, and he eliminated Devon too. So lots of good stuff going on in this match. The Hardy Boyz win, and that's just, yeah, it was just really good. I recommend watching that match back. Then the next was the first ever Miss Rumble swimsuit competition. I don't think there was ever any other swimsuit competitions after this anyway, so it really didn't matter. Ivory, Terry, Jacqueline, BB, Luna, and then the Cat. So, yeah, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's pretty sexy in some moments. If you want to get off on this, I guess, you know what, you go for it. So, yeah, the only thing noteworthy, besides just this taking up a lot of minutes and a lot of points in the show that they could have used for other things, Mae Young, you know, stripped. So, yeah, you know, so, yeah, it's cool if you're, you know, into Mae Young. This is the segment for you. So, then the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, Chyna, Chris Jericho, Hardcore Holly. Chyna and Chris Jericho were the co-Intercontinental Champions, and they weren't the official Intercontinental Champion just yet. And one thing I would like to see in 2016 is possibly a female champion of some kind. Maybe not the U.S. champion, but the Intercontinental Champion. And I would love to see maybe a person that could do that and would pull it off so well that doesn't have to be a huge, jacked-up bodybuilder or somebody that's gigantic like Nia Jax or somebody like Karma, if she ever came back, which she won't. But I'd like to see maybe a girl like Sasha Banks. I think she'd definitely pull it off, you know, being the whole boss thing like that, and she could take on a legit dude. And Sasha Banks, like, is so good that she's like better than some of the male wrestlers on the roster. So, I mean, just go for it. Do something different. Do something fun and creative and crazy, and you know, out of the box. And so, yeah, I mean, that could work. Chris Jericho won this match here. Just it reminded me of Ryback, Big Show, and The Miz from SummerSlam. It was an okay triple threat, nothing special really. World Tag Team Championship match, very short match. New Age Outlaws versus the Acolytes, APA, as you all know. So I don't know. It was short, almost blink and you missed it, about 3 to 4 minutes long. X-Pac interfered, and the New Age Outlaws retain their championships. Street fight for the WWE Championship. Triple H versus Cactus Jack. All I can say is it's an instant classic. I can't say enough about this match and how good it was. For this being one of the best Royal Rumbles of all time, it just speaks volumes, man. It's just so damn good. It also helped out both of these men, and their feud was just amazing. Like, the Stephanie McMahon Helmsley thing, you know, she fired Mankind Mick Foley. But the roster's like, yeah, we're not going to do anything else. We're all going to leave if you don't reinstate Mick Foley. And Mick Foley came back, and he's like, you're going to face somebody you've never faced before, somebody that you can't beat. And it was Cactus Jack. So the three faces of Foley, obviously, Dude Love is not going up against Triple H. And Mankind and Triple H have already had their battles before. So, yeah, Cactus Jack was great. Such a great choice to have this amazing street fight. So many weapons were used, trash cans, pallets and stuff like that, and chairs, thumbtacks, tables, all that kind of good stuff. And it was just an amazing, amazing match. And I can't speak enough of how good those guys came out, because they would go on to face each other at No Way Out and a Hell in a Cell match. And they had an amazing match where Mick Foley was to retire, and then he came back at WrestleMania 2000. So, I don't know. See, WWE keeps people fired and has them come back just as much as Marvel kills off characters and brings them back like 5 minutes later. Or they don't, oh, we found out they're not dead. It's just like that in movies and stuff like that for, you know, superhero movies. And it was the same with this situation here. And, man, they just should have left it at the Hell in a Cell match. But if there's something that rivals that match or is better than that match, it's this one right here. It's so good. It is so good. The bump that Mick Foley takes and the Triple H pedigrees him on the thumbtacks face first is just amazing. After the match, Triple H gets stretched out, but Cactus Jack, as a wild man, a crazy man, attacks him. So, yeah, good stuff there. Just amazing. So good. So good. Triple H had a new level of toughness, and he became like a real legitimate champion. Like, you could believe that Triple H could beat almost anybody from the performance that he put up here tonight in a street fight for the WWE title. I can't, like I said, I can't tell you how good this match was. And then right here, we get to the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Oh, man. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. we started off with D'Lo Brown and Grandmaster Sexay, as JR says. I hate how JR says Sexay. He says Sexay just like that. You watch this match and you'll hear him say Grandmaster Sexay. So, yeah, Mosh, Christian, Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, Steve Blackman, Viscera, Big Boss Man, Test, British Bulldog, who was in jeans. Not the British Bulldog that you're probably thinking of right now. Gangrel, Edge, Bob Backlund, Chris Jericho, Crash Holly, Chyna, Farouk, Road Dogg, Al Snow, Val Venus, Prince Albert, Hardcore Holly, The Rock, Billy Gunn, Big Show, Bradshaw, Kane, The Godfather, X-Pac. It's a okay, like, Royal Rumble. Rikishi has a nice little run, and they had the whole dance-off with the, Too Cool and whatnot. You have Gangrel and Edge's feud going in. You had X-Pac and Kane, and X-Pac was the 30th entrant and whatnot, and Kane played somewhat of a big... He didn't have that great of a performance in this match, but he would have one next year, that's for damn sure. So then we got to Rock and the Big Show, and honestly, this match was built up around the Rock and the Big Show because they had a backstage segment before with the Rock cutting a promo about how he's not worried about this Royal Rumble match, and he's like, I hope it's down to me and you, Big Show, because that's who I want to throw out and go on to WrestleMania, the great one. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. So yeah, it was built upon that. This Royal Rumble match is solid. There's nothing great, crazy that I remember for sure. All I know is that Taka Michinoku, I believe that's his name. Was it? That was the guy that got dumped on his face and went bang, a face plant. And they replayed it so many times, and Jerry Lawler was roasting the hell out of this man. It was just, it was a funny time, and it was just so funny how they sold it throughout the show. So I believe it was Taka Michinoku, who of Kai and Tai, who's who was infamous for cutting off Val Venus's dick. So yeah, if you want to know who they are and whatnot, you should. But yeah, just a recap, and if you didn't know. So yeah, The Rock wins this match, and then it would be The Rock and the Big Show at No Way Out going forward. The Rock had a cool elimination on the Big Show, went for the Big Show went to body slam him out of the ring. The Rock countered, went over the ropes, and Big Show was gone. But they were saying that, oh, The Rock's both feet touched the ground, and then Big Show won at No Way Out, and then at WrestleMania 2000, it set up Triple H, Big Show, Rock, and then Mick Foley for the WWE Championship with a McMahon in every single corner. Ain't that great? So yeah, The Rock won here. It's a solid Royal Rumble. The show overall is amazing. The tables match, Kurt Angle and Tazz is fun. Even the Miss Royal Rumble swimsuit contest. The triple threat match is solid. New Age Outlaws Acolytes is a pretty fun, quick match. The street fight is amazing. The Royal Rumble is solid. So this is one of the best Royal Rumble matches or the best Royal Rumbles of all time. So I recommend you go watch this back. And I thank you for watching this video, by the way. Comment down below what you thought about Royal Rumble 2000. Like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. And then, yeah, keep in mind the YWC Royal Rumble is coming. Possibly some predictions, like I said. And then the Royal Rumble review will be soon as well. So thank you for watching, and peace.